Do you want to learn the best card trick in the world? Well, you came to the right place. What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you a fantastic card trick that you can use to fool many people. Let's do it. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and talk about this trick. When I initially started coming up with this idea, it was mostly to get a cards across kind of effect. And I guess what I pretty much did from there is took apart different effects from different places, put them all together to come up with this effect. Now, if you guys have not yet checked out the performance, I'll put the link on the screen and description so you guys can go check it out before, watching this video, because that just makes sense. So go do that, then come back. Now, of course, if you guys have already seen the performance, then let's go ahead and break it down. So starting off, one of the things that I really wanted to do was get that cards across effect without actually having to palm the card or shift it in any way. So for this trick, I actually used 2 duplicate cards. So this packet of cards comes with 2 Queen of Hearts. So that's the card I went with. So you're going to be forcing that card. Keep that in mind. Bam, that's the card I went with. And if you don't have duplicate cards, just take another deck and just, there you go. You have a whole duplicate deck. So now that we have the 2 queens, we're going to take them and put them in the 3rd and 4th positions. So 3rd and 4th right from the top. And that's our complete setup, and we're all good to go. So starting off with the trick, I like to give the deck a few false cuts or false shuffles. I can put the link, if you guys don't know how to do any of that, I'll put the link on the screen in the description. So whatever you do, do a few false cuts. But all you want to do is maintain those cards in the 3rd and 4th positions. So now that you're all good to go, the way I like to force the card on the Spectator is by doing the cull. And so the way I'm doing that here, I'm going 1, 2, pushing over 2 cards as 1, culling over that 4th card, cull that over. So now it's on the bottom, as you could see here. And as I go through, I have a Spectator call out stop, where they say stop. Regardless of where they say, that's going to be the selected card. So now from here, I'm going to perform the Kelly bottom placement. So how that looks is, while I'm doing this with the Spectator, I show the Queen of Hearts. As I come over, I'm actually shifting this card over like this. Now what that shift is going to help me do is going to help me insert the rest of this deck in between that shifted card and the top half of the deck, so I can get that shifted card on the bottom. So as I do this, show the card over to the Spectator, pull that out, and I'm also pulling out one more card from here, from the, I guess, 2nd to the bottom of the top half. So pull that out, stick that out to make it seem like, that's actually their selected card. And I push all this stuff in right here. Keep in mind, again, the Queen is on the bottom. Push all that in and tell the Spectator their card is sticking out in the center. Now from here, I found this to be the best time to actually take those top 5 cards and put them on over to the side. So the way I do this is you want to make your lifts consistent as possible. This way, later on, you're actually going to do a double lift, lift up 2 cards, showing them as 1. So you want to make all the lifts seem very consistent. So you come here, show the top card, put it down carefully. Again here, show the top card, put it down carefully. Now the 3rd card, you're going to lift up 2 cards, because the top card is actually the Queen of Hearts. So you're going to come here, lift up 2 cards, show them to the Spectator as 1, right? Oh, no, that's too many cards. So like I was saying, you're going to come here, lift up 2 cards, show them to the Spectator as 1. Again, keep in mind that Queen is right behind it. Show them as 1. And now when you're placing the card down, you want to make sure when you're pressing down like this, so the cards don't separate here, you put them down, have the corners with your thumb and your, or the edges where your thumb and middle finger are to snap down. That's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. You show those 5 cards to the Spectator, put them on over to the side. Now if we actually go on this pile, we have 6 cards with this 3rd card from the top being the Spectator selected card. Okay, now that's all over to the side. You can even hand it over to the Spectator as long as they don't, start going through it. So now you're here, push that card in. So now you've shown to the Spectator that you've taken 5 cards, put them there, the Queen is still here. And now what I like to do is actually like to tell the Spectator, I have a confession to make. I have your Queen controlled the entire time. I control the card to the top. Right, so I just control the Queen of Hearts to the top. You can use whatever method you prefer. You could even show it on the bottom if you'd like. So I like to control it to the top, show it. I have it controlled this entire time. Now from here, you're going to perform the half vanish. So I like to push this queen up, show them that's the queen. And now the way the half vanish works, it's similar to the Erdnase change. So you're going to come here with the palm or the base of the palm of your hand, put that right where this card is, this bottom card. Pull that out using the base, just to show again, you're showing the Queen of Hearts. Pull this card back up, and now you're going to come over and shift your hand to the side, making it seem like you have half of this card covered, where in fact this card is going to actually start, going underneath this card. Okay, so we had a bit of an issue there. I had tripped on a wire, the mic fell over, but I think we're okay for now. We can continue. So here, we're at the half vanish. We do this, and what I actually do, this card is not yet completely square with this deck. So as I move this hand forward, vanishing this card, I also move this card forward a bit as well, until this card becomes aligned with the rest of the deck. So I'm here doing this, doing this. Now once this is aligned, I'll start moving this hand completely forward to cover, again, that selected card. And the spectator sees that card is really starting to vanish because they don't see it back here anymore. They see it vanishing, completely cover it with my dominant hand here. Now I come over with my index finger. I just go ahead, push that card all the way in. And then I slowly reveal like this that the card has indeed vanished. Now from this motion, I like to just pretend to throw it into this pile, or if the pile's in their hand, I like to pretend to throw it into that pile. Then I come here and I like to show off the deck like this, but in my performance, man, I'm messing up so much in this video. But in my actual performance, I didn't do that because my hands were super sweaty. So you want to just make sure when you're spreading, you want to not spread these top cards here. So you go ahead and show that. Again, only if you want to. Put that over to the side. Come back, pick this up. You can have the spectator go ahead and count how many cards, but you want to actually make sure to reverse the order. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're like, oh my god, where did that extra card come from? So now you come back here, you can tell them to deal and duck. Deal, duck, deal, duck, deal, duck, deal, duck, deal. That one card remaining, and that one card is a spectator selected card, the Queen of Hearts. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and then go and check out that video because it's great. And I'll see you there. Peace out.